Hi, this is John Davin for How to Build a Blog, actually howtobuildablog.com, and today I'd like to show you a few quick things about how to use this website to build your own blog site and about website hosting and how to choose a good website host. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to visit the howtobuildablog.com website, and I'm actually going to take just a moment here to show you that when you get to the website you can see we have a series of blogs about the series or the order of getting a blog site set up. So you would see what is a blog, how to register a domain name, how to choose a great blog site host, the information for using a blog to build a mailing list. So it's going to be talking about how to set up your email responder, how to collect people's names and email addresses from your website, and a little bit about plugins, which are basically the tools that you use, little utilities for programs for doing different things on your blog site. So anybody who is building a blog already or using WordPress knows a bit about this, but let's go ahead and start at the very beginning. So let's go ahead and go to the main website, howtobuildablog.com, and as you can see, the very first question is what is a blog, and you can click there and you can read about what specifically a blog is and how it will help you with your business. So you can read that information. Now if you need more information, you could go ahead and fill out your name and your email address here on the right side of the screen, and I will go ahead and send you a free book on how to build a blog. Phenomenal book. It talks to you about the different software you're going to use, how to save money with themes that you can buy, how to get plugins, little tools, software programs that make your life easy as a blogger. So another thing you can do is attend webinars that we have. You just click on the webinar tab and it would take you to a list of the webinars we have. But for today, this video is talking about blogging and hosting accounts. So let's click on the blogging step by step. And once you've done that, you can see again that we have everything in sequence that you're going to need to do to build a blog site. And one of the things you're going to need to do after you register your domain name is choose a great blog site host. So we'll click there and you'll see that this is a step choosing your website host. And so we're going to go ahead and read through this to find out about why you would choose one company over another. And a couple things that you really need to take into account is the amount of bandwidth that you're going to have for your visitors, because you're going to be storing all of your files, that is the pictures, videos, sound, anything like that, along with the HTML, the actual code of your website with your host. And if you're using WordPress, then that is going to actually be the WordPress software, and then the setup files for that, your theme, and any plugins that you install. So bandwidth is real important, and then you want to make sure you have adequate hard drive space, which is where all those files are going to be stored, and we're talking about gigabytes of information there. You also need to make sure that you have some software that's going to make installing your WordPress blog very simple, and I really highly recommend a program called Fantastico. Okay, Fantastico is a program that all you have to do is type in the name of your blog, create a username and password, go ahead and say which domain it is for. For example, I had to do that with How to Build a Blog, and I do it with all of the 100 different domains that I own. You'll just go ahead and tell it which domain you want to use to install the software for, and it does it for you automatically. And then it sends you an email with your username and password. Very, very important. Another thing that's very important is that they have an 800 number for technical support, so that when you have questions about anything that you're doing on your blog site, you have somebody you can call 24 hours a day. And then as important as having the phone number is making sure that you have qualified technicians at that website that you can talk to, at that company I should say, who you can talk to get help in setting up your blog. It happens to me all the time where I have a question about setting up a domain name, especially because I have multiple domains, or if I have problems installing a plugin, or whatever the problem may be. It's just phenomenally important to have that. And believe me, sometimes you'll get a hold of other companies that do not have English-speaking people, or at least you may not be able to understand what they're saying, and So they may be English speaking, but if you have to strain to understand what they're saying and you can't communicate well and you get frustrated, it's not worth it. So what I'm going to do right now is just tell you about a program that I use, and there's quite a few different good hosts out there, believe me, but one of them that I use is HostGator. And when you visit the website right here, all you'll have to do is go under blogging steps, scroll down to how to choose a great blog site host, click on the HostGator tab, and it will take you directly to their website. Now, I do need to tell you that I am an affiliate for the HostGator, which means I do earn a small fee. Well, it's not necessarily small, but I earn a fee when you click on that link and sign up using my link. So I will appreciate that. That's one of the reasons that I make these videos, is because obviously I make a little bit of money doing that, but obviously I want to start out and say I enjoy showing people how to build blogs and websites, and I enjoy helping people make money, but I also enjoy it very much that I get to earn money now and then on these programs. So that's part of the reason I do that. So again, if you'll just go ahead and go to that website and click on that link, and I also have it as a link on the right hand side of the page here. I'm adding that today. Alright, so let's talk about HostGator for a minute. Number one, I think it's extremely nice that you can click on live chat and get help while you're building your website, or once it's done, and if you ever have any problems. Number two is they have the Fantastico program that I talked to you about, where you can go ahead and install your WordPress theme just that quick. Number three, I think, is that they have, very important, it's an 866 number, which is toll free, so that you can get a hold of them pretty much 24 hours a day. Actually, it is 24 hours a day, whenever you need help. And I just talked to them today, as a matter of fact, about my site, and they got me up and running with a few things that I had questions about. Just very, very patient. They have all the time that you need, at least they do with me, and I'm sure they would with you. Whenever I call, they're not in a hurry to get off the phone. They just say, Mr. Davin, is there anything else we can help you with? That's what we're here for. So HostGator is a phenomenal program. Now, not only because of the support and all of the tools that they offer, but also because of the pricing. They have a baby program that starts at $3.96, $3.96 a month. That's as cheap as you're going to find, I do believe. And just a phenomenal, phenomenal price. And the other thing that we can do with this program is, if you want, you can set up to be a reseller, okay, starting at $19.96 per month. Now, I wanted to just say, with the baby plan, the way it is, you could just go ahead and click here to view all of the different programs, and you get unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, all that for a single domain name, for just the $3.96 per month. If you want to have the unlimited domains package, then you go ahead and go to the $6.36 per month program. And if you wanted to do the business plan, you'll go with the $10 per month. But let me tell you, these are just phenomenal prices. I remember when I first set up my Unix type of server way back when, 15, 20 years ago, it was thousands and thousands. I bet I spent tens of thousands of dollars setting up all the hosting for my domain names. And now, for as little as $3.96 a month, you can have your website up and running. And yeah, you can also register your domain names with them if you'd like. Just phenomenal. All you have to do is click on the Order Now button, and they will have all of the information on board. They have manuals about how to install your WordPress blog, and if you have problems, you can go ahead and call that 866-96-GATOR number. Really highly, highly recommend HostGator for your website hosting. And leave me a comment down below if you have any questions at all. Just go ahead and post a comment here under the topic for how to choose a great blog site host. And I hope that you found this information useful. This is John Davin for How to Build a Blog. Thanks so much. See you in the next video.